By the way, unemployment numbers have just skyrocketed way up. I just saw this, too. There has to be a better way. There has to be. U.S. jobless claims rise to 4-month high. Initial claims state unemployment benefits rose by 19,000 to a seasonally adjusted 316,000 for the week ended January 10th, according to the Labor Department. Expert economists polled by Reuters had forecast claims falling to 291,000. And it comes on the heels of all this great economic news Obama treated us to last week, or maybe it was earlier this week, I can't recall. When he was out there, I think it was last week, it was after something went out to some university and started just singing the praises of the economy and the recovery. The IRS is totally overwhelmed because of Obamacare and their new instructions, and the IRS is saying only half of the citizens who call the IRS for any kind of assistance, clarification, whatever, only half of them are going to be served. The IRS says they are overwhelmed with all of the new requirements that they have to follow under Obamacare. Now, this kind of chaos, do not assume that this is troubling for Obama. This is right. This is exactly what's been ordered. The Pope, folks, the Pope is doubling down. Now, one thing about this, one thing I've learned about the Pope, Pope Francis, he goes out there and says stuff, and the drive-bys report it. Oftentimes, I'd say about 50% of the time, he doesn't say what they report him saying. And the Vatican or somebody has to jump and say, no, that is not what Il Papa said. It happens almost regularly. Pope will say something, and people react to drive-bys, report it as, make him look like the next incarnation of communism now occupying the Vatican. Happily, they do this happily. And there's 3 stories of this. Pope wades into climate change debate, says mostly man's fault. Pope on Charles Hebdo. There are limits to free expression, and we should not make fun of faith. This is ostensibly from Il Papa. One cannot make fun of faith. This is NBC News out of Manila in the Philippines.